What's up, YouTube? Smoking Dank 5280 coming at you for Couch Jockey Gaming and Gamer to Gamer. And today we are playing part 3 now of our Witcher 3 walkthrough. Our last video, we were at Kaer Morhen, and we're gonna find out right now what happened with that wild hunt showing up.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. Certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
This is where the game looks absolutely
Wait,
great.
hear that?
I hear it.
Yes! Finally! A fight! A real fight! Like I mentioned in the video before, this game has a ton of cutscenes. Cutscene to cutscene, you're going from one to the next, in between battles, journeys, stuff like that. Just a ton of cutscenes. But the combat is good. The combat feels solid. You do need to, like I said in the last video, practice, kind of work on rolling out of the way, dodging, because even though these are level 1s right now, there are quite a few of them that if you're not careful, they will take you out in your first attempt. But as you progress in this game, the enemies get harder. They come in bigger packs, and you really need to look at your technique, because one hit from some of these enemies will take down half of your health, if not more. But the combat is great in this. I really enjoy it. At first, it was a pain in the ass, but you kind of figure it out, slow down, and it really, really is satisfying to get those kills.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew?
Now the horses,
Talking about how useful they
part
are
of it is great, part of it sucks. If you're playing this, you definitely want to get in the habit of looting, loot. Take everything you can at first, mainly because this first batch of alchemy stuff you have doesn't weigh much, and you will need it to make different potions and stuff like that, and to sell, because you're a broke-ass witcher. They do not give you a lot of money in this to start off with, and these merchants will rip you the fuck off. You've got, what, 250 gold to start with, and there are different types of currencies in this game. We will talk about that later, but 250 gold, and some of these people are selling bread for 11 pieces of gold, water for 40 pieces of gold. Like, it gets fucking expensive. So you definitely want to definitely keep your gold up. Try to earn as much money as you can because you're gonna need it.
Not exactly
and
going our way.
what I was saying about the horses, I do love that for the most part, as long as you're holding down, except for like right here, as long as you're holding down either gallop or the trot button, the horse will stay the course. He'll stay where he's supposed to be, and you're not, for the most part, running into shit. Though, as soon as you try to talk about it, it happens all the fucking time. Again, like I said, back to another cutscene. They help tell the story, but fuck, does it feel like it fucks up the flow for me. Now, what is this bastard? That is a griffin. And I hope... Oh, we don't have to fight this right now. That thing is fucking huge! Oh. Get out of the way, Vesemir. It already fucked you up once. Lucky it didn't come down and just take us away like it did that fucking horse. But you'll see just one cutscene to the next. Great storytelling. In the beginning of this game, kind of lacking on action. It does pick up, but...
Come out.
Oh. See what this guy's got to say.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Ew. It's kind of gross.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Now, I know I just got done saying how you need to stock up on gold, make that money, you don't have a lot, shit's expensive. What they also did is they implemented kind of like a reputation system in this where you might want to think about who you take your payments from. By doing a good deed down the road, a lot of times it gets paid back quite a few times over.
But here,
I probably will be fine without the few gold crowns he would have been able to give me, but having a merchant on your side and in your good graces in this isn't necessarily a bad thing to have. Like you can see, I didn't cut out anything other than a loading screen, and we are right back into another cutscene. Which they look great. They really do help tell the story, make it feel more personal, but fuck, there's a lot of cutscenes.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Now, Geralt and Vesemir talk about the war, you heard him talking about in the beginning. This is really your first introduction to how the people are reacting to this, how it's affecting the townsfolk, and it's not affecting them well. CD Projekt Red does really well showing that. The townspeople are divided. People aren't happy about this.
Witches.
They don't like us either. Not at all, for the most part.
I'll not drink with Weaver-lost freaks.
I don't want to drink with your ass anyway either.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries. Might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah. Especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
And this is your first merchant. As you can see, fucking prices through the roof. I'm picking up that Gwent card because you will play some Gwent throughout the games. It's an in-game kinda, what is it? Magic the Gathering, Hearthstone, kind of one of those style games, and it's got its own rules and cards you collect throughout the game. So definitely worth picking them up. I don't have enough money to grab those other 4. It's not worth it at this point, but I will come back to her and snatch them all up. The more cards you have in that game, definitely the better. The more higher rank cards you have, even better.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest and warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Thanks. For everything.
Well, like I said, not a whole lot of action at the beginning of this game, but the game is really just setting itself up. Still a ton of cutscenes. Ton of cutscenes in the future, so again, if you're not a fan of those, you might want to stop watching. But that's going to do it for this video. We'll have our next walkthrough video up very, very quickly. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. For more videos, hit that subscribe button. And like always, don't forget, smoke weed, play games, and I am fucking out of here. Thanks for watching.
Better that than burning the harvest.